7 quarts of hot water. And we're using hot water because we really have to dissolve all the spices and the salt. This is pickling salt. You buy that at the hardware store or at the gourmet store. 1 teaspoon of pepper. That's 2 cups of pickling salt. 1/4 of a cup of dry mustard. That's the Coleman's mustard, English.
I know it well.
And 10 cloves of garlic. You just peel them and leave them whole. And pickling spices, so 2 tablespoons. Now this recipe came from a friend of mine up in Maine, Tori Hollick, and she always makes this every year, and it is so delicious and so fresh tasting that you're gonna really love it. So let that cool, that liquid, make sure the mustard is all dissolved, let it cool, and then we have one cooled over here, Jane.
Okay.
That's right here. We're gonna add this beautiful piece of beef brisket. This is 8 pounds of beef brisket. Trim off most of the fat and just put that right in your pickling brine. And to keep the meat submerged, I always put a plate right inside. Find a plate upside down. And if you want to really make sure that it's submerged, put like a bottle in there or something filled with water, but don't put metal. Because it's pickling, you don't want anything corrosive in that pickling juice. And we have a piece already corned. This has been in here for 6 days. Now, have you ever brined meat?
I have, actually.
What do you make?
Well, I think we've brined beef.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't do it. A guy that cooks for us sometimes
Okay.
showed me. But the thing that worried me was leaving it out for
no,
so
we
long.
put this in the fridge.
Oh, well, that's the bit we've got to
take
tell
a shelf.
people.
Take a shelf, or in the cold porch if you have a really cold porch, or in a cold cellar. That's where it usually would have been brined. But look what happens to the meat.
Yes.
It shrinks, and it also turns a darker color, sort of grayish. So put your rinsed beef right into the bottom of the pot, and then you're going to cook it for about 2 hours with 2 celery ribs that are cut up into small pieces, some onions, 2 big onions that are peeled and cut into quarters, and all of this actually is in the final dish. And we need some garlic, 10 cloves. So if you have a garlic clove like that, we want it smashed so that it really does give off all its flavor in the broth. Just take your knife and just go like that. And the outside of the garlic just comes right off so easily, and your garlic clove is actually peeled. So, somewhat peeled.
Except for that one.
No, it's peeled. There it is. They're so beautiful and large, these garlic cloves.
Love garlic.
Just put those in. And this really doesn't make it so garlicky as much as flavorful. It's really fantastic. So now cover this with water, and then bring it to a boil, reduce it to a simmer, and cook it for about 2 hours. And then you're ready to add the rest of the vegetables. Now you can add the rest of your ingredients, like 5 large red potatoes cut in half, to go with broth, and then carrots. And we have 3 carrots peeled and cut. Oop, are you okay?
That's good. I can verify it's hot.
Oh, it's very hot. 3 parsnips, if you like parsnips. These are perfect, and they're in season right now.
My favorite vegetable is parsnips.
Oh,
I love parsnips.
I love parsnips, too. And salsify, do you like salsify? Do you grow that? The
I
oyster
haven't
plant?
grown that. No, I should try that one.
It's very good, too. 3 turnips peeled, white turnips peeled, and I hope we're going to have enough room in here. Are we going to have enough room in here, Wes?
Yeah.
Yep. We are, he says. It's not going to overflow in any way. So nice when everything's prepared. And look at this beautiful cabbage, 1 big head of cabbage. Make sure that Now here it is, our entire boiled dinner. And so you can call this corned beef and cabbage. You can call it boiled dinner. And you try to get everything out in beautiful wedges. And make sure that you have on the side mustard, you have vinegar, and you have a lot of horseradish. I like horseradish. Do you?
I love horseradish. Never enough horseradish.
Okay, so here we have fantastic. Oh, the cabbage looks good. Now, if you like really greener cabbage than this, not quite so cooked, you can add the cabbage at the last. And you should also, the potatoes are fork tender. This is really
Could you ever do this with
turnips.
Brussels sprouts?
Well, I think Brussels sprouts are a little strong for this.
Too strong?
Yeah. And, Brussels sprouts I like not cooked too long.
That's
so
true.
now I'm trying to find the beef. Where's the beef? It has to be in here. Wes, is the beef in here?
Yeah.
Do you
Right down there
promise?
at the bottom. Here.
Here it is. Oh, and it is
Might
so
you need
tender.
this?
This is, it's stuck.
There you go.
It is stuck down there.
It's almost like surgery.
Here it
Reminding me of
is.
Dr. Quinn here.
Oh, it's definitely beautiful. But could you move that? Can you move that pad?
Absolutely.
Yeah. No. I need to put it on the board.
Put it on the board.
Yeah, I need to slice it. So now one thing that you have to remember to do is always when you're slicing it, cutting it across the grain. So here's the grain going this way, and make sure that you cut across the grain. So you hold it with the fork, and it is so tender.
Wow.
It will make the best corned beef sandwiches. It makes the best corned beef dinner, and your family will love you for thinking about them on St. Patrick's Day in such a nice way. Thanks so much for being here.